Arsenal's season has been shaped not only by tactical excellence, but also by how effectively the squad has coped with injuries and physical demands. In modern football, where fixture congestion is relentless, success often depends on depth, conditioning, and intelligent player management. Under Mikel Arteta, Arsenal have adopted a far more calculated approach to fitness. This philosophy has occasionally frustrated fans, eager to see star players return quickly, require exceptional stamina, awareness, and discipline. Arsenal's ability to rotate in these roles without compromising control has been a testament to squad versatility. Each fullback offers slightly different attributes, allowing Arteta to tailor his approach depending on the opposition's strengths and weaknesses. In midfield, Arsenal's depth has been crucial. Declan Rice's presence has transformed the balance of the team, providing both defensive security and progressive passing. His availability has been carefully managed, with Arteta mindful of the physical toll his role demands. When rotation is required, Arsenal's creative and emotional heartbeat of the team, his influence extends beyond assists and goals. Arsenal's medical and coaching staff have worked to ensure that he remains sharp without being overused. On occasions where he has been rested to step into creative roles, preventing an over-reliance on a single individual. The attacking line has experienced the most rotation, reflecting both tactical experimentation and fitness management. Arsenal's forwards are expected to press aggressively, track back defensively, and maintain high intensity throughout matches. This physical demand makes rotation essential. Arteta has embraced this necessity, rotating wingers and central attackers to keep energy levels high and competition fierce within the squad. Young players have benefited significantly from this approach. Rather than being thrown into the starting lineup under pressure, they are introduced gradually, often in controlled scenarios where their strengths can be maximized. This careful integration has accelerated development while protecting confidence. Arsenal's youth depth now represents a genuine asset rather than a last resort, highlighting the success of long-term planning at the club. Injuries, while disruptive, have also revealed Arsenal's mental resilience. The squad no longer views absences as excuses, but as challenges to overcome collectively. This mindset shift has been evident in performances where rotated lineups have delivered disciplined, controlled displays. Players speak openly about trust in teammates, reflecting a dressing room culture built on accountability and unity. Another key element of Arsenal's injury management strategy is recovery optimization. Training intensity is adjusted depending on match schedules, with recovery sessions prioritized during congested periods. Nutrition, sleep monitoring, and sports science data play a growing role in decision-making. Arsenal are no longer reactive, they are proactive, aiming to prevent injuries rather than simply treat them. The psychological aspect of injuries has also been addressed more effectively than in the past. Players returning from layoffs are given time to regain confidence, often featuring in lower pressure moments before being entrusted with full responsibilities. This approach reduces anxiety and allows players to perform instinctively rather than cautiously, contributing to smoother reintegration. Squad depth has also enabled Arsenal to maintain tactical consistency across competitions. Whether in the league or cup matches, the team rarely deviates from its core principles. Rotated players are not asked to reinvent the system, but to execute familiar roles. This continuity has been vital in sustaining performance levels and preventing the sharp drops often associated with heavy rotation. As the season advances, Arsenal's ability to manage fitness and availability will remain decisive. The margins at the top level are extremely fine, and even short injury spells can influence title races. Arsenal's current approach suggests a club that has learned from past mistakes, prioritizing sustainability and readiness over short-term gambles. Arsenal's 2025 to 2026 campaign has emphasized not only tactical brilliance, but also the importance of squad management, rotation, and injury mitigation. In modern football, particularly at the elite level, the difference between a title-challenging side and a team that falters under pressure often comes down to how injuries are handled and how effectively the squad can rotate without losing cohesion. Mikel Arteta has adopted a proactive, scientific, and highly organized approach to these challenges, reflecting lessons learned from past campaigns where fatigue and injuries disrupted momentum. Injury management philosophy. Arsenal's medical and sports science teams operate in close coordination with Arteta, tailoring individualized plans for each player. Minor muscular strains, tendon issues, or joint niggles are treated with careful monitoring, ensuring that even seemingly small problems do not develop into longer-term setbacks. Arteta has consistently emphasized that the short-term desire to field star players is always secondary to long-term availability. This mindset is crucial, particularly when the team is involved in multiple competitions, Premier League, FA Cup, and European fixtures, where cumulative fatigue can impact performance. The club's approach blends preventative measures, advanced recovery protocols, and continuous monitoring of load metrics. GPS trackers, heart rate variability, and workload monitoring allow the staff to identify early signs of overexertion. Training intensity is adjusted accordingly, and rest days are strategically scheduled to maximize performance while reducing injury risk. Nutrition, hydration, and sleep are carefully monitored, with players often receiving individualized recovery programs designed to optimize muscle repair and energy levels. Defensive unit analysis. Arsenal's defense has seen intermittent injuries throughout the season, testing the depth of the squad. Central defenders such as Gabriel and Piero Hincapié have experienced minor fitness concerns with slight muscular strains or knocks during matches. These are managed meticulously, often resulting in short absences from training or substitution during matches to preserve fitness. The beauty of Arsenal's current defensive system is its adaptability. Rotational options are seamlessly integrated, with substitutes stepping in without compromising the team's organization. Gabriel, for instance, offers aerial dominance and composure on the ball. When fitness concerns arise, alternatives like William Saliba or Hincapié are deployed, maintaining defensive solidity while adding their own strengths, such as pace recovery or tactical positioning. Arteta's system allows these players to slot in effectively because defensive principles, line maintenance, marking schemes, and pressing triggers are drilled consistently across the squad. Fullbacks have also faced rotation due to the physically demanding nature of their roles. Arsenal's inverted fullbacks are required to shuttle between defense and midfield, often covering 10 to 12 kilometers per match at high intensity. Ben White, Oleksandr Zinchenko, and youth prospects have all featured in rotation to manage workloads. While White excels in defensive positioning and ball recovery, Zinchenko adds intelligence in build-up play and pressing transitions. This rotation ensures fresh legs while maintaining tactical coherence, a critical factor in sustaining high-level pressing and possession control. Midfield considerations. The midfield remains Arsenal's engine room, and managing fitness here has been crucial. Declan Rice is central to both defensive stability and offensive initiation. His role demands constant physical engagement, tackling, intercepting, and distributing. To protect him from overuse, Arteta has carefully rotated alongside other midfielders, such as Thomas Partey and Jorginho. When Rice is rested, Partey steps in to provide defensive coverage and energy in transition, while Jorginho contributes positional intelligence and passing rhythm. As the 2026 January transfer window unfolds, open from the 1st of January to the 2nd of February, Arsenal's activity has been notably cautious and measured, especially compared to the flurry of transfers seen in the previous summer. The winter market is traditionally a period when clubs either address glaring weaknesses or reinforce depth for the crucial second half of the season. But for Arsenal, who began the campaign with a strong and deeply assembled squad, January has been more about opportunity than necessity. According to comprehensive transfer trackers, the club's confirmed business so far is minimal. The only recorded outgoing move involves young midfielder Harrison Dudziak joining Braintree Town on loan, a step aimed at giving the youngster valuable first-team experience in senior competition. This move underscores Arsenal's continued emphasis on development pathways for academy players rather than disruptive mid-season reshuffles. Despite the slow start to confirm transactions, Arsenal have not closed the door on further activity this month. Manager Mikel Arteta has publicly stated that the club is actively looking at the market and open to potential signings. But he has emphasized that any deals must fit with both the club's tactical structure and long-term strategy. Arteta's remarks make clear that while Arsenal remain interested in possible acquisitions, permanent transfers, loan deals, or hybrid short to long-term arrangements, they will not sign players merely for the sake of January business. Instead, the focus is on smart additions that could complement an already competitive squad, particularly in areas where fixture congestion and injuries have tested depth. One ongoing talking point in both mainstream coverage and transfer rumor discussions is Arsenal's interest in Ayoub Buwadi, energy, tactical discipline, and ability to contribute defensively and in possession. Lila's recent contract extension for the midfielder strengthens their negotiating position and makes a January move less likely. But Arsenal remain among the English clubs most closely linked with his potential future options. A summer transfer remains a more probable scenario given contractual commitments and timing. Spanish reporting has also suggested that Arsenal made a €60 million offer for Real Madrid winger Rodrigo, aimed at bolstering their attacking options on the flanks. According to those sources, Arsenal see Rodrigo as a high-level contributor who could bring both creativity and goal threat to Mikel Arteta's side during the latter stages of the season. However, Real Madrid's official stance is reportedly to not entertain offers mid-season, given Rodrigo's resurgence to a first-team role under their current management. If true, this stance significantly dims the likelihood of a January move, although it does not rule out renewed interest in the summer. It's worth noting that well-regarded transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has also denied that there are active negotiations with Real Madrid over Rodrigo this month, cautioning supporters not to treat every link as impending news. Beyond these marquee links, broader analysis of Arsenal's January strategy indicates that defensive depth could be a priority if injuries continue to affect the backline. Arsenal's recruitment team are understood to be monitoring options similar to how the club once fast-tracked Jakub Kiwior's arrival ahead of schedule in January 2023, a case of acting quickly to secure a player ahead of rivals rather than waiting for the next window. Reports suggest that defenders such as Rennes' Jeremy Jacquet have caught the eye as potential candidates should the right opportunity emerge, although no formal bid or agreement has been announced. This potential defensive focus matches the club's desire to ensure that squad rotation and injury cover remains robust across all competitions. Sports Mole. At the same time, there have been speculative links around other attacking and creative targets, including stories that Arsenal could pivot toward Kenan Yildiz from Juventus if certain contract talks collapse. These discussions reflect a broader theme in Arsenal's rumored activity. Rather than chasing big-name marquee signings, the club appears to be preparing contingency plans for players who are younger, versatile, and able to fit Arteta's tactical blueprint. This approach aligns with long-term planning rather than reactive spending, a philosophy that Arsenal have embraced since restructuring their recruitment model in recent years. Another example of the cautious but strategic approach comes from links to Eintracht Frankfurt's Nathaniel Brown, a talented left-back who reportedly has a €65 million asking price and has attracted interest from several top European clubs. Arsenal's openness to left-back reinforcements, particularly if injuries persist or rotate existing defenders, underlines the club's focus on balancing current needs with potential growth. However, as with other links, this interest remains speculative, and Arsenal's leadership have stressed that any January movement must make sporting sense and not disrupt team stability during a crucial title challenge. Amid all the rumor traffic, a recurring theme has been the need to contextualize transfer reports carefully. Much of the transfer chatter circulating online and on social platforms consists of speculative or interest links that may not represent actual negotiations. For example, aggressive reporting often uses language like "Arsenal are interested in" or "Arsenal are monitoring," phrases designed to draw engagement but not reflective of a concrete bid or imminent deal. Fans are reminded that genuine transfer progress typically involves identifiable steps such as club statements, official negotiations, and registration filings, none of which have been publicly confirmed for major Arsenal signings this month. Reddit. As of early January 2026, Arsenal's only confirmed January business is the loaning out of Harrison Dudziak, with no senior incoming players officially signed. The club's philosophy this window appears rooted in stability, preserving the strength of a squad currently performing well at the top of the Premier League, while remaining alert to tactical opportunities that could arise before the transfer window closes. With the league title race shaping up and cup competitions in progress, Arsenal's leadership are balancing short-term performance with long-term squad construction, a theme that is likely to continue into the summer transfer window where more ambitious moves are expected.